Hey guys, so for my very first video, we're gonna do a zombie. I actually learned this from someone else, so I'm gonna actually show it to you guys now. Just like throw on a t-shirt, doesn't really matter. Just something you don't mind if you get a little something on it. Then completely pull your hair back and pin any extra hair you have. You really don't want to get this in your hair. First you're gonna need school glue, Elmer's glue, and some toilet paper. And you're literally gonna just, to start, squeeze this. Sorry if I look over there, it's like in the mirror. You're gonna squeeze this literally straight onto your face. Doesn't matter if it's neat or what. You're actually just gonna, then you're gonna just like tear a piece of toilet paper off. Don't make it too big because you want it to just like to cover that area. See that piece there goes up, just take it off, you know, it doesn't matter. And then you're gonna just take some glue on your hands, or if you want to use a brush, either way works, and go underneath first. Just really glue it down under there, right? And you're seriously just gonna coat this whole piece of toilet paper on top. So this is where your hand comes in. Gonna need to rub it down. Yeah, you're seriously gluing toilet paper to your face. See that piece? It's kind of like annoying, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna be doing layers and layers of this all over your face. Yeah, make sure you get all the edges. Like, see that piece tore off? It doesn't matter. Just literally get all the edges. And there you go. Wipe off your hands every so often. So don't worry about getting it into your hair. You're probably going to be, this is nowhere near Halloween. This is kind of aggravating because I'm going to be taking this right off after this. But for now, it's like, for Halloween, you'll be having it on all night, you know, and then it's actually really, really easy to. Oh, and also, I recommend when figuring out how low cut your costume goes, because that way you can do it all the way down your neck and your back. That's when a person can come in handy to do your back. And then if you want to go even crazier, do your arms or hands. But for the sake of the video, just going to do my. Okay, so this is what I've done so far, this lower half. But I wanted to show you guys how to do the forehead, because I'm really crunching down here. And you want to do some more smaller pieces and really load on the glue. Yeah, I'm sorry for looking over there in the mirror. You really take, like, form. See, I've gotten some big ones here. It gets pretty, like, you want to really. And what I'm doing is usually when I'm ripping off from the toilet roll, I'm taking, like, I'm literally ripping off from that square. And I'm all putting it in a pile here, so I can use the smaller pieces on smaller areas of my face, like over my lip and my chin and my forehead. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, see, this is why you're gonna want to wear, like, some clothes you don't care about, because you're gonna get some pretty messy. It's really messy. Like, you see this area here, it's not, like, completely filled. It is this area. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing really hard so it kind of rips apart a bit. So I can get into some areas where it's not. So you can really peel it up there. And
hey guys, I'm going over my voice right now, sorry. But the next part is after it dried.
This is called Emerald Isle. It's like a really dark green. And then we have, it's kind of like a burnt brown. This is Raw Umber. They're all folk art paint, and that's the brand. And you're gonna want some fake blood. You can get this like at Party Hardy, you know, just random places. And foam cups, you know, or some paper plates. And you're gonna want like some sharp object, something like a toothpick to poke through the glue. And black face paint and black eyeshadow. And that's really it for this next part. So your main color for the paint is the brown. And just squeeze some of that into one of your into one of your plates. And you don't want to use too much water because really that's just gonna melt away all of your work here. If I'm looking over there, it's just so we can see. You're just gonna literally paint over where the glue is. You'll see the edge is like here. You can see where it is, you feel it when it's on your face. But you really do not want too much. You're kind of like dabbing it around your face. Like here was too much. I can just go in there with my fingers and move it around a bit. But it doesn't matter because you're going to be overlapping with the other colors. Don't go too close to your eye. Already dark. Just start dabbing that lightly. You don't want too much green. You seriously, it's like, try to be as muddy. And what I recommend doing is taking a sponge like that, and just dabbing on it to get that texture. In fact, I prefer using the sponge to the brush because it gives it a better texture.
Sorry for the voiceover thing again, but this is actually a dark burgundy red. It's the one I'm using after the green. I forgot to show that. I accidentally cut it out, but yeah.
You're going to take your black face paint and all in here. Now the reason why you're going to want to use eyeshadow as well is because it's kind of like keeping it in place, making sure you can, like, the black will last all night, because for most of you I'm pretty sure you want it to stay on.
After this happened, I put it on my nose and my lips.
Okay, so take your black eyeshadow with your finger. I have this, the Color Workshop palette, and I'm just using the black. You can use whatever you have. Just go in, finger. Go anywhere you have the black, because you want it to stay. Now, the person I got this look from was another YouTuber, and I thought, you know what, I'd share it with the people who haven't seen it, you know? Because a lot of people haven't. And who knows? And she said, since I have braces, obviously you can't do this, but she says you can put it on your teeth, make them look chipped, but since I have braces, I really can't do that. And I don't know if even you should do that. But it's a really cool idea. It did look really awesome, so that's up to you. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to put this on your temples. Sink your face in. That is your goal. Temples. Then you're going to take it, you're going to place it here. With this part, I'd recommend using a brush. Or actually a sponge would work better. Whatever you want, really. Whatever's handy. Dip it in that eyeshadow real good. And just dab it here. You want to make your face look like it's sunk. And you're going to take either a toothpick or anything sharp, and you're going to actually just, here, hold on. Anything like the end of this, like, paintbrush you can use, you're going to poke through the mask. And you don't want to make sure, you don't want to, like, take off that skin that's poking up. But you guys should see this. I wish you guys could see this in person. It is so cool. And you're like lifting up the skin. Right? So it looks like that. It's like popping up. And you're going to take your fake blood. And you're going to literally Just blob it in. That came out too fast. Okay, add that in there. Let it drip down a bit, like that. Add about the edges. Like got in an accident like that. Looks so awesome. Make sure it pokes up. That's awesome. You can do it in other places, but like if you want to do some in that wide area like that, that's pretty much it.